Hello friends, as I was talking about, or we were at in the series of conjunction in Hindi, that what we call as Yuti. Before I go any further, we need to have a strong foundation. The basics are very clear, so that in future when I would be talking about planets, their conjunction, their placements, you should be well versed with the most basic things when we are talking about conjunction. And so today I'm going to explain to you the age of a planet. Now, planets are divided into four age-wise. For example, a planet which is from 0 to say 0.59, that means it is still not attained 1 degree, is known as infant. The next stage comes where it is called as a young planet, then it is an adult planet or a mature planet, and then finally you will see a planet at a old age. Now, depending on the age of a planet in your horoscope as well, and especially in the conjunction, we would understand in a better way how can we predict certain things in life, looking at your chart, of course. Now, I will be talking today only about a planet which is an infant, which means it is into a sign but has still not come to 1 degree, which means it is short of 0.59. This planet shall be known as a planet which is an infant planet. Now, what happens at infant planet? It's like a baby who wants to sleep all the day, right? It doesn't want to do any activities because it is just come into this world. So here we cannot expect direction. The baby does not have any direction, does not have maturity, it does not have any sense. But such planet which is at this age normally gets awakened at your age between 28 and 25. Okay. And to give you an example, one example of how will this particular planet, any planet, would work if it is at this stage. So to support or to make you understand, can you look at this chart over here? Fine. Now this is a chart with Taurus as a lagna. So we have got 2 number written over here. This is Aries and this is Taurus. Then we have Gemini and so on. Now you see that I have placed in Cancer Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer, where we know that Mars, Mangal, is always known as debilitated planet, or it is in debilitation. So I have put an arrow which comes down, it is in debilitated state. Mars has only attended 0.40 or 45, 46, whatever. So it is an infant planet. Now, as I told you, it is not fully awakened. It does not have any direction. It does not have the maturity. So what will happen? Now, this particular planet, which is at this stage, that means it is still infant, doesn't know what's happening around, rules the 7th house, which is Scorpio, and the 12th house, which is Aries over here. These two houses are owned. Now this house is related to your marriage, right? This house related to jail, imprisonment, hospital, foreign land, and all those things. Now what will happen if it has got two of these houses and it is at a stage which is where it is infant? Obviously the two houses which is going to suffer because this planet is not mature and in debilitation is that this person will have trouble with the marriage and he would be wandering in foreign lands, or due to some reason he may get involved into the activities which may, he may commit some mistake, and for that mistake maybe he goes to jail, imprisonment, or due to some rash driving, or he doesn't know how to have control over himself, maybe he lands up in the hospital, right? Now coming to the seventh, what happens? It's a very, this is a house which needs maturity to handle the other person, your spouse. Now unfortunately, because the ruler of this house is into the age of infancy, it will not behave with maturity in this relation, which calls for maturity in fact. Plus what will happen? The other areas which are going to suffer as well is Mars sitting over here, even if it is an infant, will look at the 4th house, 7th house and the 8th house. So 4th from this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I spoke about that he may land up into maybe accident or whatever you say. Right? He may unnecessarily have a lot of enemies due to his behavior. Then the other, I have put an eye over here, and eye over here. Then we have got the 9th house, the house of, religious activities, mentorship, respecting your gurus, and even foreign travel. Okay. And the 10th house, which talks about occupation, your profession. He will have difficulty here, he will have difficulty here, he will have difficulty over here as well. Right? Now go a little further. What if with such a Mars who is very infant, he happens to be in conjunction with Venus? Now what will happen if Venus joins? Now Venus is along with, and I told you earlier in the war, if this is at a lower degree and Venus is ahead, it is going to throw all the weight on Venus. And it is not going to be good because it is acting very immature. So what you will do, you will get into wrong friendship with females who are not of the caliber that you are. I won't go any further to explain you what am I talking about. Your love life, your romance, your friendship will suffer. You may get into connected to wrong females. Your sperm count could be very low, right? And if this is the case with in a female's chart, where obviously the partner is Jupiter. So what will happen with female? Female will have problem in relationship, in friendship. If she has got some talents within her, will lie very dormant because Mars is not giving that support. Right? So this is what I wanted you to understand. Out of the 4 stages, what I just spoke about, infant, young, adult and old age. I have explained to you the first part of it, of how will a planet behave when it is at the age which is called as infancy. Wait for my next video. I'll explain to you the second stage, which is a stage where a planet is young, and if that planet is in conjunction with some planet, what would be the result? Thank you so much. Share my video, like my video, and click on the notification bell icon. Stay blessed.